Hey, welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily. My name is Aaron. Great to have you tuning in today. This video is going to be a little bit different from what we normally do. I just want to talk with you for a few minutes. I want to get pretty honest with you about my opinion on the future of the cryptocurrency market. Now, it might be a controversial opinion, but I'm going to give you my thoughts on where this market is going in the future. So this is an episode that you don't want to miss, and within this video, I'm going to show you a really interesting 2-minute video clip of Dan held on a recent podcast, and I even want to reflect on our interview that we did with Alex Saunders of Nuggets News, who is bullish on the DeFi space. Great guy, really liked having him on. But if you appreciate content like this, if you want to support the channel, if you appreciate us coming at you on a Sunday, on a Mother's Day, do me a favor, hit the like button and enjoy the next 10 minutes of this video. But before I show you this, before we get into this, let's take a look at Bitcoin's recent price drop. Let's keep you up to date. So Bitcoin dropped 20% in the last 24 hours, went from 10,000 all the way down to 8,100. Healthy correction if I ever saw one. You can't go 7 straight weeks to the upside without a pullback, right? And we could pull back even further in the coming weeks. So at some point, I'm looking to buy the dip. By the way, guys, if you're new to Bitcoin, if you're new to the cryptocurrency space and you want to buy the dip, feel free to use our links in the description. You can use Coinbase and we'd each get $10, or you can use Square's Cash App and we'd each get $5. And these are both very user-friendly, safe ways to buy Bitcoin. And also feel free to purchase a hardware wallet so then you can safely store your cryptocurrency. Anyways, let's get into this. My current thoughts on the cryptocurrency market are as follows, and this is also how I'm investing. So I'm long-term bullish on Bitcoin. You know that. In my opinion, everything that Bitcoin is put together is what's revolutionary about cryptocurrency. So to me, it's not a question of if Bitcoin will reach $100,000 someday. To me, that's a question of when. That's my opinion. That's my opinion that I've developed through years of research. I follow the market every day. I make videos about it. When I started this channel, it was always my intention to learn as much as I can as I go and update my opinion according to the best information. You wouldn't want to hear from somebody who never updates their opinion based on new information. Actually, a big influence for me for this channel was a man named Jeff at Altcoin Buzz. If you were around in 2017, Jeff from Altcoin Buzz was a really big cryptocurrency YouTuber. I liked how Jeff would come at the cryptocurrency market from the perspective of just a regular guy. He never pretended that he was anything other than just a normal guy, and he'd give his opinions, and I like that. That was always my intention with this channel. My intention was always to figure out which cryptocurrencies have real, fundamental, long-term value so that I can make great investments, and then I'd share my overall opinion and news and market analysis with you if you subscribe to this channel. Now, obviously, over the years, my opinion has matured. I'm no longer long-term fundamentally bullish on any altcoin. It's possible, but the risk is just too much for me to hold altcoins for, any long-term period. Now, that's not to say I'm not holding bags, and that's not to say that I'm not bullish on alts on shorter and mid time frames. I mean, we see that alts can do well for years sometimes, some of them. But overall, I think given enough time, almost every altcoin, if not all of them, will trend towards zero versus Bitcoin. And I'm talking years, I'm talking decades. So regardless, whether we do see, maybe I'm wrong about that, but altcoins are fundamentally different than Bitcoin. Altcoins are companies. Some of them turn out to be scams. Many of them turn out to be, bad ideas. All of them are not on the same level as Bitcoin. And to help illustrate this, I want to show you this 2-minute clip of Dan held on a recent podcast talking about the future of alternative cryptocurrencies. I really liked this interview. So the interviewer asks Dan, he asks him an audience question, and I liked his answer. Check this out.
How do you guys think about alternative cryptocurrencies outside of Bitcoin? Have we seen any succeed? And do you think by the next halving we might see an alternative cryptocurrency succeed? What is the definition of success there for you? And the way that the question here is phrased is what is the scope of shitcoinery that we will see following the halving? But said another way, I guess, what is your current thinking on, quote, alternative cryptocurrencies?
The temptation to print money by humans is an irresistible temptation. So there will always be shitcoins. There will always be altcoins. 99.9% are trying to mimic the wealth effect that Bitcoin brought. They claim to have these other attributes, but really it's more of a Black-Scholes model, or it's a pathway of finding every narrative that resonates with a certain small segment of people. Oh, you like file sharing on a blockchain? We got that. You like Airbnb on the blockchain? We got that too. And so 2017 was a great example of all of these narratives that were trying to simply mimic the wealth effect of Bitcoin by claiming each one of these blockchains had a better value to do X, Y, or Z. When we look at blockchain technology was built to build Bitcoin. There's a very small surface area of functional capabilities that a blockchain can do. Blockchains are very, very terrible at almost everything, but they're good with Bitcoin. And there's a reason why. There's always trade-offs when you build something. I don't go build a tank and then I use the tank as a ride-sharing vehicle. It's a very special purpose-built vehicle, and blockchain tech was special purpose-built to build Bitcoin. So for me, I don't really see, I've been through the 2014 and the 2017 altcoin bubbles. I feel that people are free to speculate as to what might be the next thing, but I've seen 10,000 cryptocurrencies come and go. I feel like an old man. I haven't seen many that I would consider, really good applications of blockchain tech outside of Bitcoin.
So I thought that was really good perspective, and I wanted to share that with you. And I actually want to get Dan on this channel sometime to have a chat with him and interview him like we did before at the Bitcoin Is conference. Now, all that being said, the cool thing about these altcoins is that they do hold market value. Some of them do well for years, and all of them are highly volatile, so it is possible to 100x in altcoins. And that's how I want to use them. I want to get in, I want to get out, and specifically, I think we're so early in all of this that in the coming bull run, people will still be looking for the next Bitcoin. So I'm waiting for retail to get back in before investing in altcoins. And, other people make arguments as to why certain altcoins, have actual fundamental value. In my opinion, the real gains aren't even made based off fundamentals. They're made based off marketing, and they're made off of, new people getting into the space. And that's, I think, is the honest truth. So the reason I wanted to talk about this today is because I feel like most people, especially new people, don't understand that Bitcoin is fundamentally different from altcoins. It's not that it's not possible to see successful altcoins or that we won't see that in the future, but more likely than not, a lot of projects are like this. This is recent news. The altcoin Deep Brain Chain allegedly public scammed its people. And now it's, this might have been fake news. They might have been hacked. But besides that, in the same, week, I was reading this Benjamin Prius article on Cointelegraph, and apparently Loom Network has also exit scammed as well. So it's just, Bitcoin fundamentally different from alts. And, that's what kind of led me to, make this video. Now, I really liked having on Alex Saunders the other day for this live stream. Now, first of all, I got roasted afterwards in the comments of this live stream for, I guess I was interrupting Alex a lot. And, sorry if that was the case. I apologize. But beyond that, he was a really good dude to have on and a guy I follow. And he is fundamentally bullish on DeFi and Ethereum. And he's smart about it. He's not saying it's not all DeFi, it's certain projects, and he brought up synthetics and all that stuff. So I look forward to learning more from him and people like him in the future to see if that is a possibility. Because like I said, I will always update my opinion with new information. Finally, I wanted to give these guys a free plug. LCSXmerch.com. These guys sell merch like shirts and hats and stuff. and they're having a sale at this point. And they actually reached out to us. They're not paying for this at all. But they did say, hey, we want to send you some free shirts. And so I'm getting, well, once I actually get the shirts, I'll come on and show you which ones I got. But they do have some pretty cool stuff. So I'm going to leave links to these guys in the description. And you can see some of the cool, like kind of like they got a good style. They like Bitcoin and they like XRP apparently. So look forward to that video. Anyways, guys, appreciate you spending time with me on this Sunday and talking about this. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of good news for Bitcoin going in the future. Of course, we are seeing a pullback, and there might be some good news for altcoins too. But for me, the name of the game is to wait, to pick your spots with altcoins. They're not long-term holds for me. And in actuality, the biggest gains are made when retail gets in anyway. So anyways, see you tomorrow, guys.